In the Imperial China era, an aging kung fu master seeks out 3 youths to carry on his work before he dies. Throughout the chapter, you'll get the chance to train the hot-tempered Lei Kugo, the voracious Hong Haka, or the meek Yun Zhou. You could spend time grinding experience for one or all of them, but in the end, you can only choose one of them to be your disciple. So, who should you choose? Well, they all have their strengths. Hong has high HP, Yun is a glass cannon, and Lei is super fast. If you try to level them up evenly, like I did, not realizing that 2 of them were going to die, well, the game defaults to Hong surviving, so hopefully you like Hong. During the Twilight of Edo chapter, you could convince a Mimic monster to join your ranks, but it's not easy. You need to speak to a man in the tea room and make the correct dialogue choice. You need to fight him as a mini-boss. Then a hidden room will open up. Inside is a tiny slot. Insert 3 Koban coins. Then enter another secret room. There's a weird doll. Bring it to life using the mainspring item. Fight the Mimic. Then he'll join. It's a lot of work, especially considering that he'll permanently die the moment you leave the castle, but still, 2 are better than 1.
Double is the one for you.
The 4 cowboy buddies who frequent the Crystal Saloon are named after 4 influential American Western stars. Clint, of course, is named after Clint Eastwood. Wayne, after John Wayne. Gibson is likely named after Hoot Gibson, one of the first Western stars of the silent film era. And Gene is likely named after Gene Autry, the famous singing cowboy of film and radio. If you go into Annie's room during the trap setting section of the chapter, you'll acquire her diary. This item only serves one purpose, and that's to return it to her to troll her. During the trap setting section, you could find the bartender's prized possession, a pinup poster, by searching his room. He doesn't want to give it up, so you'll have to insist on taking it. Later, during the ambush, it does in fact successfully distract one of Odio's men.
Why in the hell someone put this here, of all places?
After defeating Odio, Mad Dog decides that his partnership with the Sundown Kid has reached its end, and that they need to resolve their unfinished business. You'll be thrown into a final battle with Mad Dog, and you'll have to kill him. It's a tough pill to swallow if his character grew on you. However, there is a way to avoid this. During the battle, simply choose the flee option. This will lead to an alternate ending, with Mad Dog putting down his weapon. Later, he runs into Sundown again, this time riding Horse Odio. The Cowboys fight again, and Mad Dog loses again. Well, at least he got to survive this time. In the open wilderness area, before entering the first cave, you could use Pogo's signature sniffing ability to find the elusive King Mammoth, a super-powered optional boss that will stomp you down if you're not careful. This is one of, if not the hardest, battles in the game, so come prepared. In that same area, you'll find a rock that kinda looks like a human face. Press the interaction button exactly 100 times next to the face. I know this sounds like an N64 era urban legend, but this is literally a thing. On the 100th interaction, head west to discover a newly opened cave entrance. Inside, you'll find a giant black monolith, a reference to 2001. Offer it a bone,
Good night, everybody.
and it will give you the Rock of Rocks, an invaluably important accessory, especially in the final chapter. In the distant future, you ride aboard the Cogita Ergo Sum. In Latin, this translates to, I think, therefore I am. It's a fitting name considering you play as a sentient robot. In the distant future, Captain Square is a game inside a game. It's a fun little distraction, only problem is, every time you exit the game, you lose all progress. So what you need is a memory card. In order to get the memory card item, use the computer on the wall and input warp speed. The computer will inform you to check under the bed. You can now save your progress inside Captain Square. In Masaro's chapter, you'll face a familiar American wrestler in the ring. His name? Max Morgan. But, come on, we all know this guy clearly is based on Macho Man Randy Savage.
You're going nowhere!
New to the remake, Sin of Odio is the true final boss. You can take him on with all 7 of your heroes, which makes for a more satisfying ending than the original. The true ending happens when you collect all 7 characters, defeat the final boss, and then choose to spare him. The good ending is you spare the final boss, but you haven't collected all 7 characters. The bad ending, you don't collect all 7 characters, and you don't spare the final boss. The badder ending, you play as Odio and defeat the main characters. And the baddest ending, you either lose to Odio, or if you're playing as Odio, trigger Armageddon. This leads to exactly what you think is going to happen. Have you found any secrets or Easter eggs or interesting little things in Live A Live that I forgot to mention? Let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, please subscribe to Wes' Doing Things. I'm just getting started out on YouTube, and all your likes and subscribes and all that are really appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.